Hello, welcome back to Bucks County Beer Reviews. I'm in the basement. It's a little bit cloudy outside on this Sunday. And I stopped by the beer store, B&B, my favorite store. And the one thing I like about that store more than anything is every time I go in there, I see beers from new breweries that I've never heard of. And there's always something to pick out. And this one is one of those, for example. This one is from a brewery called District 96 Beer Factory in New City, New York. And it's called Photo Finish. Kind of a plain wrapper, but it is a Northeast style double India Pale Ale, 8% ABV. And it was not a cheap brew. There's no date on it, but this stuff just showed up at B&B recently, so I think it's fresh from the brewery. I paid $6.49 for one can of this, but it does get a 4.23 on Untappd with 1,408 ratings. And it says we loaded this one up with Nelson, Citra, and Mosaic hops for Drew. It should have big dank notes of kumquats, bubblicious, wind place show, and massive amounts of snake fruit. I never heard of snake fruit, or at least I don't think I did. So I naturally had to look that up. But the snake fruit is to give us that signature District 96 finish. And snake fruit, or Zalaca is the scientific name for it, belongs to the Palmae family, or is an Arakakiri plant. That helps a lot, right? That is native to Indonesian and the Malaysian region. These trees are grown for their clustered fruit found at the base of the tree. The fruit has a scaly red exterior and therefore received its name, snake fruit. About the size of a fig, once peeled, it looks like a large garlic clove. I got a little video I'm going to insert here. Okay, that gives you a little look at what it looks like. Let's get into this beer. For the price, I sure hope it's good. I only bought a single. Has a wonderful aroma. All kinds of hoppy, fruity things going on. Really nice. Okay, here we go. Another one that you can't see through. I don't see any chunkies so far. Such a nice aroma. Holy mackerel. That thing is bursting with fruity flavor. No chunkies yet. I didn't quite get it all out of the can. Nice head on it. Kind of a little bit sweet. Very fruit forward, zesty. but not really citrusy. Kind of a, I'm picking up what I think is cantaloupe. There we go. We got it all in there. And no chunkies. I don't see any. More of a upbeat flavor than the last one I had, that astrophysics. This one is a little bit more pleasing. Let's dive in. Cheers. Holy mackerel. That's one of the most flavorful beers of this type that I think I've ever tried. It just leaps out at you. But there is very low bitterness. It's another one of the same style as the Astrophysics. That was from Equilibrium Brewery. This one I like better though. But it is more expensive than the Astrophysics. All those fruit flavors together, it's kind of like a little bit of orange, a little bit of citrus, but not overly citrus. The problem was I wouldn't know a snake fruit if it bit me in the rear end. I don't know what it tastes like, but if it's this, I like it. Big dank notes of kumquats. That's kind of like what I'm tasting. Although not real dank like marijuana. Just a hint of that. Overall, very, very good beer. I would like it better if it had a little bitterness to round it off. But it is what it is. These kind of beers are hard to describe for me, trying to break down those fruity flavors. I would give it a higher score if it had more bitterness. 4.23 is the average. I think I gave the last one a 4. This one is a little better. I'll probably give this one a 4.5. It's very enjoyable. Very tasty. 8% alcohol. Can't taste any alcohol. No, can't detect it in any way. Until later when you feel a little woozy, but 4.5. I don't have any whiskey to show you today. Beer cans. Let's look at a couple. Pathmark. Somebody commented on it. They said, "Oh, Pathmark has a beer." They saw it in one of my things at the end of the video. Pathmark beer was brewed by Hofbrau Brewing Company in Allentown, PA. I like the basic design. It's very eye appealing. I wish I would have tried that, but I was too young when that was in the store. Here's another supermarket beer, Giant Food. Excuse me. Premium beer. This one was packed by Eastern Brewing Company in Hamilton, New Jersey. Distributed by Giant Food in Washington, D.C. And one more. Let's do another supermarket. ShopRite. ShopRite Pilsner beer. Old Dutch Brewing Company in Allentown, PA. I don't even remember ever hearing about that. You can tell it's not really that old though. It's got a scan bar on it, but it's a steel can. It must have been one of the early scan bars. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. There are some other District 96 brews up at B&B. They have a triple IPA. They have a pale ale. Maybe they're all expensive. Maybe I'll try one or both of those eventually. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.
Hey, Phil, where can a guy get another Schlitz around here? And excuse me, Phil? What's a beautiful girl like you doing at a party like this?
I'm giving it. Anything wrong?
Well, let myself introduce me. I'm Schlitz.
You're out of Schlitz.
There's just one Schlitz. Yeah. Nothing else comes near. When you're out of Schlitz,
Just ask.
you're out of beer. What makes Schlitz irreplaceable? Taste it. This is the most carefully brewed beer in the world. It takes 1,174 careful steps to create that special taste. Real gusto in the great light beer. If you like it light with a big taste too, there's only one brew that will do when you're out of Schlitz.
Unthinkable.
You're out of beer. Real gusto in the great light beer Schlitz. A beer that made Milwaukee famous.
If he doesn't want to take his medication orally, I'm sure we can arrange that he can have it some other way. But I don't think you'd like it, Mr. McMurray.
You'd like it, wouldn't you? Why not? Give it to me.